Welcome to the Real Estate 401k Show. Here are your hosts, Ryan Gertis, Mike Weinstein, and Justin Frederick, helping you build a legacy of wealth through real estate. Powered by the Recon Group at West USA and the Frederick team with Fairway Mortgage. NMLS number 625918.
So for many of our followers, subscribers, listeners, we always call them listeners because we always revert back to our radio days. And, we had listeners. So I don't know. We got subscribers,
viewers,
we got followers, we got viewers, and we got Justin's mom. So with that set aside.
Wow.
Stop it! You act shocked.
Yeah, stop it.
You're acting
Stop
shocked.
it. My mom's. My mom's a listener, right? A viewer. She wants to see her.
That's
son
what I was saying.
In a professional manner.
That's what I was saying. You're playing to the camera. You're playing to the camera right now.
This is unreal.
All right. Anyways, so everybody knows that this show is truly about building wealth in real estate, and we are going to actually divulge a secret about building wealth in real estate. I can almost guarantee, I never can, you can't ever 100% guarantee anything in life. That's why I always say the greatest job in the world is being a weatherman or a weatherwoman. You call them weatherwomen? Are they weatherwomen? Weatherwoman?
Weather person.
Weather person, a meteorologist.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they got the best job in the world. The only time that they can be wrong if they say there's a 0% chance and a 100% chance. You're crazy for ever saying that because now you've opened yourself for the possibility of being wrong. Just say 1%, 99% chance, and you can't be wrong.
You're good.
Okay, but anyways. So we know that, one of the best vehicles in life to build personal wealth is through real estate. And we are going to divulge a secret that I think, Ryan, almost every single person has never heard, never even comprehended, really flies in the face of everything that we have been told. And that is the concept. How does a renter build real estate wealth or build wealth through real estate? How can I, as a tenant, I am occupying your home, I am paying rent, I don't have a mortgage, and I don't own anything. I don't own this home. Mike, it sounds crazy. And I know people are like, really? I can actually start to build wealth in real estate as a renter. So the question, and I'm just going to throw it to you, Ryan, how does a renter, a tenant, somebody renting my home build wealth in real estate?
Well, Mike, that's all I got.
You can't, and you don't. And the point of the matter is you're either building wealth for yourself or you're building somebody else's wealth. Probably some of the most favorite people in my life that I've had or I currently have are my renters. I don't hang out with my renters. I'm not going over there and smoking a brisket and having cigars and having cocktails with them. They're my favorite people because, right, they're building wealth. They're building my wealth. They're paying into my real estate wealth.
I don't know one rich person that doesn't have a real estate portfolio. Only thing, and I'm over here churning my brain as far as how that all looks, and all that I can think of is if you're running a business out of it. I'm always going to try to be a devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
But at that point, you're not building wealth through real estate. You're building wealth through your business. So if you want to come up with some smart-ass comment, well, I do an arbitrage and I Airbnb and I rent the property. So yeah, that's bullshit, right? You're not building wealth. You're taking nominal fractions out of what these people are paying you, and then you're turn around paying the piper, and then as soon as that contract's over, so is your income. So that's all I got for you.
Justin, I mean, this is going to be a really short episode, right?
Yeah.
You know what? The only time, devil's advocate side, right? The only time I'm okay with renting, and that's very few, but there is certain people out there that have been in their rental property.
Well, hang on. neither one of us are saying that there's anything wrong with renting. There's no
we like renters.
judgment
We like
upon
renters.
renters. The point of the matter is, if you're renting, you're not building wealth in real estate. So I don't want you to make me out to be the bad guy, like I'm doing the
You
name.
just talked about my mom about 5 minutes ago.
He still
So,
doesn't learn.
She can rent my place
Oh
anytime.
man. So once in a while we'll get a call, somebody applying for a home loan, and let's say that they're paying $900 in rent a month and they've been in the house for 10 years. I'm like, what is their landlord thinking? We can see that the numbers should be $2,000 a month plus, and they're renting for $900 a month. You know, if you can get away with that, save your money, buy a house though. Trust me, buy a house for the appreciation and all the other ways you can make money off of.
So
owning a home.
Ryan and I were at an event. We were actually hosting, and one of the things that we do for our favorite clients is throw them a housewarming party just to celebrate their new home. You were invited, Justin. You weren't reading the text messages, and you used a lame excuse.
2 days before.
No, if you go back to your text, you'll see a text chain. You just use the excuse, "Oh well, no one sent me a calendar invite."
I'm going to jump on that grenade.
Wait,
man.
we don't have a date in there. I knew that the party was happening.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll make a bet. Let's bet. I believe we had a discussion via text weeks and weeks beforehand
On a date.
on a date.
Okay. Bet. What's the bet?
Let me check my text first. Okay. But anyway, so Ryan and I, you recall the conversation. So it's the same conversation that we have with everybody who just sold their home. Well, the conversation that we have with everybody before they sell their home is, let's think about not selling your home. Let's keep the home. Let's turn it into an income-producing property. The gentleman that we were talking to had made the decision to sell his home, so Ryan very elegantly just started probing and asking questions of motive and why, and I don't want the stress. My wife doesn't want the stress. The numbers aren't working, and blah 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 blah. Well, at the very end, Ryan's going, okay, so how much does it rent for? How much would it rent for had you held on to this home, turned it into a rental? How much would it rent for? And he said about $5,000 a month. Okay, and then Ryan asked, and you don't really.
He was getting somewhat hostile.
He was getting somewhat hostile, but watching Ryan doesn't get caught off guard and doesn't have that like what did I just freaking hear? And Ryan asked a question. Well, what was your basically your mortgage payment? And he goes $1,300 a month.
Whoa.
Okay, that's how you build
$3,700 a month?
$3,700 a month. I have no idea why I'm telling that story, but help me out.
Well,
but
so no, the other part is, and we've talked about this before, is that you're not just selling your property, you're selling the mortgage that you have on it as well. And he was in the low threes. And I said, okay, well, walk me through that, because it seems to me like you're never going to see that number again. And all the people that I talk to, and I talk to people that are way smarter than me, and their consensus is, we're not going to see rates in the threes in our lifetime again. And then he let me know that he let me know that he was in the financial world. And so I think at the end of the day, like, the real takeaway from this is not that he's a bad guy,
Not at all,
or anything like that. It's just you have to understand whether or not you're how risk adverse you are.
I agree.
And they've just decided they're extremely risk adverse whenever it comes to real estate, and that's perfectly fine. It's just not people that I really relate to that well, and it's probably because I live and breathe it, and I'm extremely well educated on it. So, it just didn't. He and I just don't gel.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And I think where I was going with it, Justin, because you're just making the point, there's a time and a place for everything. And obviously for them, with their just not really comfortable with the risk, it wasn't necessarily the right move. But I think the point of the matter is, before you make any decision based on any information that you have made assumptions on, or especially based on any personal feelings that you have, you need to talk to a real estate wealth manager. You need to have that conversation. with somebody from our team because we can help you avoid making mistakes. We can help put you on the path to truly building wealth in real estate. We will show you the 4 different ways that you make money in real estate and the 4 ways that you are helping your landlord make money in real estate if you're renting. And the way to do that is by texting the word wealth to 623-AZ-RECON. Again, text the word wealth to 623-AZ-RECON.
Thank you for joining us on the Real Estate 401k Show. If you want more information on how to build wealth, click on the link or text us at 623-297-3266. That's 623-AZ-RECON.